Welcome to the short online tutorial on structuring introductions delivered to you by the Ask Academic Skills service. We're going to be considering the purpose of an introduction, the typical structure of an assignment introduction, and some top tips to help you get you started writing an introduction. Let's begin by considering the purpose of an intro. It should make the reader want to read, so you want to begin with something interesting to draw the reader's attention into your assignment. It should also provide a map for the essay, so towards the end of the introduction, the reader should understand what it is you'll be talking about in your assignment, why this is important, and how will you go about approaching the particular subject area, and how you will be going about trying to answer this particular question at hand. The introduction should also state your main argument or thesis statement. For more information, have a look at our Constructing a Thesis Statement video. In terms of writing an introduction, your intro should approximately take up 10% of the overall word count. It doesn't have to be the first thing you write. Some students prefer to write it at the end, and some students prefer to begin their assignment by writing an introduction. There's no right or wrong answer, so whatever works best for you is fine. But in an introduction, you don't want to just repeat the essay title. You want to flesh out your introduction by considering the what, why, and how questions. And depending on your subject discipline, you may also have specific requirements in terms of how you are expected to structure your introduction. Here is a typical structure of an assignment introduction. What questions can you ask yourself when writing an intro? Let's consider the stages step by step. When considering the context, think about what background information do you need to inform the reader in your introduction regarding this particular question that you have. You may also want to give a preview of the current debates and arguments and ideas that are currently dominant within the critical discussion or critical sphere that you are working in. And then you may want to try to locate yourself within this existing discussion by locating your own position within what other scholars are currently saying and arguing. Here are some tips for writing an introduction. Take the time to redraft and edit your introduction. And remember to try and get feedback as much as you can. Ask a friend or a colleague or an Ask Advisor to read over it and give you guidance. Keep in mind the issue of relevance and scope when writing an intro. Remember that you can't possibly cover absolutely everything within a particular field of study with, for example, a 1,000 word limit. So you have to be selective. And refer back to your introduction when writing your conclusion. For guidance on writing conclusions, see our Structuring Conclusions video. In summary, keep in mind the purpose of an introduction to help prevent you from simply repeating the essay title. Think of these key questions: what, why, and how, and remember to take the time to look over and edit your introduction. For further information, check out the Ask website and our online resources. And remember that if you are a Brunel student, you can also book an appointment with an Ask Advisor, and follow us on Facebook and Twitter, and email us at ask@brunel.ac.uk.